Hello, it's Martin here, and this is a match from the Reddit Minecraft tournament, RMCT number 4, from the first round between Megalomaniacs and Undertow. A really good, well-fought match coming up for you today. Let's begin.
Alright, 15 seconds. All the shout-outs, all the everybody go potty time, all the let's get it on. Beautiful. I'm so excited to see this map played out. Go!
There they go.
Awesome.
Dropped.
Easy drop.
Notice the obsidian on either end. You can't just shift around. You've got to, you know, hop over or dig. They're using the chest right there.
That's a good point. It looks like no one dug down. They all used the glass, the ice block to jump over.
And you know, there's no PvP right now. Both teams are just rushing forward.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a shot fired.
To get third.
Yeah,
I haven't either. I actually really haven't seen much stopping for equipment either. It's just all get in. They're all taking fairly similar paths.
It looks like TheNeidhartHart is furthest ahead for Megalomaniacs.
Oh, there's a shot.
At the moment, he just grabbed a bow and started some PvP.
And started shooting, yeah. He's trying to get some shots off now. That's the first of it. ZedStoner's moving ahead. Is that Magnus on the other side?
They are right on each other.
Looks like Fattachik is grabbing the diamond picks. Building Jack has been down to where the villager spawner is.
Orthuss is the one who's pushed forward. They are virtually neck and neck.
I know. It's like
Orthuss is slightly behind. I mean, they're both in this room.
Now the Megalomaniacs have 2 players on their side, ZedStoner and the Thompson.
Which are pushed forward. Yeah, ZedStoner. Now Zed, he's currently breaking some of the snow, and Thompson is moving forward.
I think he is going to be making a TNT cannon here.
Thompson's geared up. He does.
Taken out by Orthuss.
Zed taken out.
Orthuss also has just picked up a bunch of
Orthuss.
TNT, so it looks like he may be preparing to do a cannon somewhere.
Thompson does have leather, chain, and iron on. There's a skeleton.
Mangoose is already loading a cannon here, ready to go. Firing.
I saw it hit.
Oh yeah, it looks like they're going to try to take out their building.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the water is flowing, and that's going to protect those chests, so I think that's not going to do much.
Fattachik has got a cannon as well.
Oh, it looks like a misfire.
Oh, Fattachik's cannon just went all the way up. Took out the underside of his cannon, but didn't actually touch the cannon.
Vertical cannon. It looks like this may be they may have experimented with cannons before and found out that what the Megalomaniacs are dealing with right now with the water. This wasn't something that they wanted to deal with.
Fattachik got a shot off. They're going to kind of make some water havoc over here and expose that second one. So we do have a bit of cannon fire going on. I want to kind of push forward and see how our third will fight's going. Third wool. Thompson is now re-equipped.
Right. In iron armor.
Orthuss, is on the very edge. Oh man, those arrows are just whizzing right past his backside. Does have an iron sword. Looks like enchanted armor, chain, and iron pants. Same as Thompson. Was that a cannon?
Yeah, I heard TNT fire. I'm not sure where it came from though.
Alright, Zed is back. He's completely naked. He's making a run. He's got ladders on him. He's at the top here.
Yeah, it looks like Fattachik has sent off another TNT cannon, and they have really destroyed a lot of this inner cave here.
I want to see what you has on you, Zed. I'm just going to have to do it. Alright, view inventory, ZedStoner. I was trying to smack him for it. Iron sword, arrows, torches. He just made the water overflow. He has a lot of TNT, almost a stack of TNT, and some redstone torches. He's broken the ice so that the water is overflowing over the edge. I'm assuming that it's to give them some protection.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I wonder if that. Yeah, that's a.
Just to interrupt, ZedStoner has just dropped down to 3rd wool now, and he's picked up the red wool. So he has done the big drop. He just poured some water over the edge and dropped down, caught the water stream.
So he caught the inside of the water stream, came down, because some of this water is over the void.
Yeah, I think he just fell on the ground. I don't think he actually caught the water. He must have just caught the inside. And he's just going to pillar out.
You're right. He dropped after the water was down. He caught the water pool so it wouldn't kill him.
He may have gone slightly into the lane, because I think, yeah, you can slightly go into the water without being outside your lane. So he may have done that on the way down.
So he has practiced a very quick drop.
I wonder if he knew. Yeah, I wonder if he's counting blocks here. If he knows exactly how many blocks he needs. TNT right up to the top.
That is incredibly fast.
Meanwhile, it looks like the Thompson
interesting.
The Thompson appears to be setting himself up for a sniping position to defend 3rd wool, lock it down for the other team. He's got a power 2 bow, and he is just here waiting for when they arrive, which may not be anytime soon.
Well, Orthuss was kind of giving him some contention. Where is Orthuss now? Yeah, Orthuss is kind of tucked into a hole a little bit farther back. So they were both front and center, but Thompson, they were exchanging fire. There you go, Zed's out. Has a diamond chest plate. That is honestly the fastest I personally have ever seen 3rd rank. That was blitzed.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely, I mean, you could tell from the very beginning that that was their strategy. Was to try to get in there without any PvP fire, without any contention from the other team.
Now Orthuss has been taken out by a skeleton.
Yeah,
Thompson is coming back up.
Orthuss looked like he was going for the diamonds and emeralds and was taken out by a creeper and a skeleton just there.
There's lots of PvP going on at the Lapis mines.
We definitely had, you know how we heard that cannon, that TNT fire? The supplies over here on Undertow side there's some entities of some arrows and a bow. Basically, they just took out their supply. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say these are some flame bows over here. These are some really nice bows over here and popped.
I believe you're correct.
Actually, there is a chest right here, which is empty, but it's been emptied out. So, there you go. So they did do a bit of fire. They are trying to affect their supplies. Orthuss all the way back at the beginning. Hello. Teleported to a random teammate and I was just in a dark hole. Thompson is set up. He's got the diamond chest passed off to him. And yeah, he's just looking to lock down 3rd so nobody else is going to be able to get over here. He's actually backing up a little bit, probably because he sees nobody's all the way at the edge, so he's putting PvP pressure earlier.
ZedStoner with a really good shot right at Fatterchick, got a chest destroyed, and it looks like part of a cannon.
Yeah, I think part of his cannon was just taken out by that shot. I wasn't sure if that was his old cannon. He's filling up a new one now.
Right, because he was smacking, trying to get their cannon above and smacking this area. So
he's just
this is really exposed.
A big hole in the lane here now, yeah.
Right, which is going to make it very difficult when they try to run this because it's just a mess. The water, the exposed, the mobs. You're going to be able to get shot. There's another TNT. Magnus dropping down on their own side.
Okay, so Magnus is just clearing this out.
Yeah, he's clearing the blocks. I suspect we're going to see a water stream then. He's just clearing the blocks out of this entire area.
Yeah, I thought that makes sense because then you spend far less time digging down. You can just jump straight down, speed through to the safe area.
ZedStoner taken out by Building Jack, definitely giving pressure here. TheNeidhart's come over to help protect Magnus. He's definitely wanting to run this. But he is under heavy PvP pressure.
Yeah, he has to somehow get down here and then get past that glass and into safety before he gets shot by Building Jack.
Yeah, Apu's also over here. He's also putting a lot of PvP pressure as everybody who's dead pushes forward.
He's gotten the Neidhardt down to 2.5 hearts over here.
Yet
pretty
another
good.
cannon run. That's from Fatter Chick, yes? Yes.
Neidhardt.
The cannon, I mean, the cannon is still going off. Alright, so we really have team concentration right here at this second wall on both sides.
It looks like the Thompson is maybe running to get supplies here near third wall.
Yeah, he may be collecting the iron.
They've already got theirs. Yeah, he could be collecting iron or just doing whatever he can supply-wise while he waits, because he's definitely still keeping an eye on his PvP options.
So, is this our first night coming up?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we might see some bed spawns being set shortly.
I agree.
It looked like Thompson was kind of setting up for a sort of sniping outpost over here by third wool, and that may be where he's coming back to yet.
That's what I suspect, is he's just maybe collecting some things or clearing his way until he's ready for it. We do have Magnus. He's making progress on the second wool. He is digging behind the lapis, snow, and stone area. You can see him through the glass.
So, yep, we're definitely in night, and I know that Building Jack has already set his spawn. They have a bed going inside of the lapis mines.
Fatter Chick has moved up and is engaged in the PvP with Neidhardt.
Wow.
They are both down to like 1.5 hearts, but Magnus is just continuing to go down. He's about to find the mess that they've made here.
Both teams have done a...
Go ahead. No, you.
Both teams have done a really good job of lighting up their lanes. You can just tell that it doesn't look like they're going to get a lot of PvE problems.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I think both teams have done pretty much an equal job. There are some dark spots left over, but nothing too serious.
Magnus is about to get second wall.
He is in,
and this whole, he's about in. This whole big hole they punched here, I mean, I know they've really messed up supplies, but it hasn't impeded Magnus in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean, the area they've destroyed has no real importance on the map.
Particularly, I'm not sure if they just weren't able to... Maybe they're just trying to open it up in general, but...
I feel like maybe they were trying to open it up right up to the surface, and I don't know whether they run out of supplies or whether the guys died, but they've not managed to make the hole that they were aiming to make, I suspect. Magnus was just taken out, though.
They made an impressive hole.
Yeah, he was. Now, and I believe that the wool he was carrying went over the lane, because I don't see in this entity pile wool.
But he did place.
He placed it, but this isn't really a securable location. I don't see how anyone...
He has passed around 4 blocks of wool into the pass around location here to the right of the wool, though. There's 4 cyan there.
Yeah.
Wedged in, and you can tunnel to that without rerunning the wool.
From the back.
Yeah. The question will be whether the other team notices it and tries to set up a cannon for it.
Exactly, because it's very vulnerable right here. You can tunnel through the back, and that's probably their plan to get it. So he probably still had a couple entities on him just to try to make it out, but the pass around was completed, and that's essentially his job done.
Got it.
Now let's see here. Neidhardt's in full gear. ZedStoner is in full gear. Magnus is coming right back. They are really just more in an arrow fight than anything else.
And it looks like Undertow definitely has their spawn location set here. They're definitely not having any problems.
Orthuss has just accessed the chest there. Is in full iron gear. Has 3 diamond picks on them.
The whole team is here right now.
Yeah, we're seeing a huge concentration on both sides.
So the Undertow has cannoned enough through that their villager spawner has been destroyed. So they cannot get the power 3 bows that the villagers will trade for.
Interesting. I wonder if they were going to go for those.
Right. I mean, it's definitely something that could easily have pinned down the last wall.
I mean, that may have been the target of that cannon.
I think that's what it is, because it's now been abandoned, and that seems to be the only thing that they can really attack.
Thompson is obviously very bored in his sniper position, because I came over here a second ago and caught him chucking snowballs at the other lane just to do something. Yeah,
there he goes.
He's just chucking snowballs. Like, hey, anybody want to come out here?
Anyone want to run third wall? I'm right here.
Whenever you're ready, I'm here.
So
and that is the fourth member of the team. Everybody else is right here.
So just to clarify, the cannon takes out the villager spawner, the diamond picks, and the arrow chest. MK is just telling me that in the chat. And it looks like we have someone starting to run first wall now. I saw a name and I don't know who it was.
Magnus had to start all the way from the back. No, he had to start all the way from back. They already have it on their side. He either did not get to set his spawn or his bed was taken out.
Fatarchik is using a TNT cannon to try to destroy the cyan wall on Megalomaniac's side.
Orthuss is running. Ooh. Yes, Orthuss is running the second wall.
Magnus is just having issues getting out of spawn right now.
Fatarchik is continuing to set TNT across.
Oh!
He is. He's oh.
There is entities on the ground and one in the wall.
Yep. So Fatarchik is cannoning their pass around. You can see clearly they have not done. Oh, they're putting some water down.
They are throwing water down to try to protect it. Wow.
But it's right next to it. Oh, you can see the digging now.
Oh,
ZedStoner?
ZedStoner. Oh, he's picked it up and he is out.
And he's out. Oh, that was really, really close. Meanwhile, Orthuss is running it. Oh no! Fatarchik blown up by TNT. I'm assuming that was, self-inflicted.
Yes.
We were saying what a great job they did of lighting up, but actually Magnus cannot get through the starting area right now because of the number of mobs, so he is trapped at spawn.
Oh no.
For Megalomaniacs, which could be an issue for them. He may get through, but he's had about 3 attempts so far and died repeatedly.
Yeah, these trees are difficult.
Is right outside the second wall block. Fatarchik, hey, did you get that? just curious. You did a very nice job, Fatter, on making that go boom. And there's Orthuss.
He's in.
We'll get.
Got it.
So as things stand, both teams have cyan. Only Megalomaniacs have it safe, and Megalomaniacs have also got red.
Right. Now, you said you thought you saw somebody running?
Well, Magnus was starting to run first, but he died.
First, okay.
Yeah, he's still doing that right now. He's making his way for the pretty quickly here.
Undertow has had no attempts beyond Orthuss early on third. Thompson is still just sort of killing things, making towers, waiting.
So this could be a deciding moment depending on what Undertow decides to do next. Are they going to run for third, which means that all their team would aim for third and not stop Magnus from getting first? Or are they going to move back to first and try to lock it down? Ooh!
Oh!
What just happened
beautiful.
there?
I TP'd to Zed right as a creeper. He was shooting and a creeper stood behind him and just blew up. The classic creeper sneak. He didn't see it at all. Sorry, Zed. Sorry to enjoy that, but you bombed so beautifully. You can see he had TNT on him. Now, he was possibly making his way back either with supplies or to start running. I mean, look, he's right above the stairs to start first. He's already right back. He's grabbed his stuff. He's under a lot of fire. He's kind of in a firefight with Apu.
Ooh! And a successful firefight at that.
Taken out. So what is Magnus doing at this point?
He's just trying to push through this wall. He didn't get that spawner right there. Spawners are indicated by these mossy cobblestone here.
Right.
Missed a few.
I'll just mention Orthuss has just managed to pass the cyan through to Fatarchik in a really interesting way. So I think he must have dropped the wool as an item somewhere near the wool box, and I guess I need some details from the chat, actually. MK's pointing it out to me. I think he got the item to kind of teleport through the blocks and emerge up above, and Fatarchik's picked it up. Which is really quite a clever pass around. I didn't quite catch it, but yeah.
Now, but you got the after effects. You pointed out the mossy cobble. A lot of map makers and players have mixed feelings over the totally hidden spawners. That was Thungon's, hey, I've buried it, but I'm marking them for you. Magnus basically is like on his 8th life here. He dropped down, was exploded on, had a bunch of mobs in his face, he's been arrowed, he's almost died at the edge, but he has in fact heroically made it to wool.
Ooh.
They have all 3 wolves on Megalomaniac's side. I'm not seeing any pressure besides when he gets to the top from Apu possibly up there still. Building Jack taken out. You can see where he set up his water to come right back. He definitely had mobs in the face, creepers. He was really low for a while and he just recovered, kept on going.
I'm just going to go listen in on the teams for a minute or two, so I'll see you in a moment.
Sounds
Okay.
It's Martin.
It's Martin.
It's Martin. It's Martin.
It's Martin.
I love it so much when people do this.
Everything's going swimmingly, by the way.
We're listening in on Megalomaniacs.
Protect me, apuapu.
Undertow.
I will
Right?
You are our
protect
last
you
hope.
with my balls
building
of
man.
steel.
Do you have enough supplies for another pick?
Well, my pick's there. It's not.
Here, I'll put a, can I run back because I have a diamond pick on me?
See, that's not the problem. My pick's there. I keep getting held down
No,
by the power
apuapu, stay
too.
there, stay there.
Okay. We've got somebody who looks oddly like Bill. Oh, TheNeidhartHart.
Looks like Orthuss is beginning to run first.
Yeah, he's the one. Neidhart is the one with the power too that's been
Magnus
holding me
angering
down.
the zombie pigmen.
Yeah.
Orthuss,
He's
I'm in
heading
the
over
coal
towards third.
mining down.
Yep, it looks like you won't have to deal with him anymore. He's heading over towards third.
I'm going to move
I
over
mean,
to
first. Sorry, I meant first.
Megalomaniacs next.
God.
Hey Martin. Oh,
Hello.
what? This water source, man. I need to place torches.
Alright, Apu, oh, great, he's got the power wall.
Okay.
Apu,
Okay.
he's shooting at you, he's shooting at me.
That's why
By the
I'm
way, that
saying
message
make us-
about the,
Magnus, Magnus, look, I'm right in front of you.
the
Look up.
message there about the pigmen is
Where?
bogus because the
I'm
pigmen
trying to
are already
dive for
angry.
you.
Pass stuff to me. I can make it up. I have the blocks. Quick, pass stuff, pass stuff.
Well, he's got in the water.
Too slow. We're gonna get
Are they
shot.
shooting?
Yeah. Yep.
Where's
Simple,
he?
that's meant.
So
Oh.
for Megalomaniacs, it's all about getting that
Like I
green
said
wool back
a while
up.
back, they've got people at the
Let's go see if they've
start of
already
the
got
Many
anything on
I
packs
the
came
around,
enemy.
back, but I want to know where at the start of the map.
It's
Above
by the
first.
lake. By the
above
lake.
slash in.
I'm shooting Apu and he's on top.
Yeah, he's there too. There's children back there. Thompson.
With that,
Unmute.
welcome back.
Hello. Yeah, they both teams sound fairly calm and organised.
Magnus and Zed just got taken out. Zed came down to join Magnus for the wool, like we were going to do a bit of a handoff. Oh! Yep, the mobs were waiting for him. Oh, Zed, that was so pro. He dropped a block as he fell. So he caught that block, took some damage, but didn't have to go all the way down into the mob pit.
He's
So
pretty
wait-
surrounded.
Oh yeah, but now he's going to dig his way out of that surrounding. Ooh, fatter chick taken out by a creeper. That's their opportunity to get the heck out of Dodge.
At the other side of the lane, what just happened was Building Jack is creating a tower of water, or a pillar of water down to the last wool, and luckily, the Megalomaniacs has kept the Thompson here to push him via arrow into the void lane.
And he took him out.
Yeah, and took him out, and he was using the other side of the lane. He was using the far side of the lane to try to stay undetected.
Now, a lot of action going on here at first. We have Apu on a position to try to shoot, and Magnus is really close to... Yep, there he goes.
There he goes.
To death. ZedStoner is down there, still kind of in the wall. So Apu's giving cover. Meanwhile, Orthuss and Fatter Chick are down here. It looks like they are making a push to get this first wool. Oh, Fatter taken out by that angry pigman spawner. But Orthuss is right behind.
Magnus just died in the water, which means that all of his entities he was carrying is now pushed into void lane.
And there goes Ortho over the edge.
Ooh.
He was carrying 1 wool when he died.
Yeah, the wool went off the edge here, so he needs to run back to the wool he secured earlier.
Right, he had that one last entity that was on the ground he picked up and then came back. They actually still have some other entities they must have come back for. Yeah, they've come back and grabbed.
They have a good supply of blocks still there, so they don't have to rerun very far.
Fatter Chick is right back down, getting some fire, but coming right back to make a push through and get this wool. Undertow does have cyan. Ooh. Magnus, are you actually not under fire for the moment?
He's not.
He's looking around rather confused.
He seems confused. He seems like he doesn't know what he wants to do.
I think he's waiting for Zed, actually. I think the plan was for Zed to get the wool. But he's like right there. He didn't take any. The pigmen are blocked off. The rest of the mobs are not.
Yeah, he doesn't feel confident in
I think his concern may have been those skeletons shooting him off the side.
Yeah. Orthuss killed by a skeleton. The Neidhart is up here really trying to be sure they don't do anything.
He's now punching a block. There's like dirt right behind him. He could just go and grab some of that.
That's a good point.
Alright, there's Thompson. He's down here. He's made himself... He's taken cobblestone and made himself a little bit of a flooring. This is almost flarpage, man. YOLO, you only live once. YOLO swag. Money. MK gets no boom boom. Nice. He's entertaining himself.
Whoa! There he goes.
Meanwhile,
oh my gosh.
It's placed.
Wow, we totally missed the placing of that wall.
Oh.
So ZedStoner was out there getting the last of it. And it's done.
Beautiful.
Wow, I didn't even see that. Wow, good game.
Because I didn't know they had the green out.
No, I didn't know they had the green out either. They must have gotten like 1 entity through.
Oh,
good
that's
job.
Hilarious. Are there still all of the green in that little L down there? Yeah, I thought we were safe to look away.
Well,
for a second,
that makes sense on why he was not motivated to grab these wools. He was just kind of hanging out here and realized that ZedStoner had the wolves. That makes sense.
So GG. Yeah. Well done to Megalomaniacs.
He came back. He's like, all right, we're good. Undertow did manage to get red and cyan, however.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you ready to grab some people in for an interview?
Sounds great.
I think we're gonna get fat. I don't know who's coming from Mega, but
cool.
Now, Thompson, we're looking at Thompson doing all of his stuff over here, but they did manage to get over here, and they got red out. Again, the water drop, I did not even see them slip over here and get red.
I saw him jump down, but I don't think that they secured it.
He grabbed it just as they were placing the wolves.
Wow.
So literally, Building Jack is carrying red wool. ZedStoner starts to place all the wolves and match ends. We were just over here to check out ZedStoner, what was happening at the 3rd wool, and they did manage to slip in there and get it. So much for being the sniper, man. Yeah,
he was still building his stuff. He didn't even know.
Well, he might have known. I don't know about that. So who do we have here? Everybody can talk, yes.
Hello.
We've got ZedStoner.
Good match, guys.
Nice move there, Zed. That 3rd wall, that was fast, baby.
Oh, it was really bad at the start, because I got killed on the way there. So just kind of freaking out, trying to work out how we could pull that one back.
Both teams decided to rush. Did that throw you guys off?
I think it did a bit, yeah, because what would normally happen is Thompson would run a bit ahead of me, but I think I messed up and I missed out a chest of things I needed, so I was slightly ahead of him, so he'd normally like kind of carve the way, then I'd follow him up and then run it, but I messed that bit up, which screwed me over the end.
Well, definitely having Thompson there as a kind of a pair to hand off really helped, because he was able to continue the pressure on Orthuss, who would come forward too, until you could come back and make your run again. So really nicely done.
Now, we happen to miss what the Undertow did with their cyan wool. How did that pass round happen?
We dropped the wool on the corner, and it was a corner bedrock thing. where somebody can pick up wool through a corner of blocks. So Orthuss just dropped it in the corner. I was on the other side of the corner, picked it up, and got out.
And the NC just attracted to you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice strat.
Yeah, that was really smooth.
Very slick. Yeah, Martin's like, wait a minute. Something's just... Look at that corner in here. Very interesting.
Yeah, he's checking it out right now. He's going, wait a minute.
I can
Overall, out of curiosity, did anything not go according to plan on Megalomaniac's side beyond some of your initial deaths? Because it felt like you guys pretty much had a plan and there wasn't a lot of switch outs. Really?
So many things went bad. It was insane.
It seemed really smooth. Besides,
Really?
Magnus had a bad day, man.
Yeah, the cannon at the start, didn't go very well, which sucks. But he managed to get in second, which was absolutely brilliant. And then just do the pass around.
This cannon that took out your villager spawner, did that kind of mess up your plans at all?
We didn't really have any plans for that, so not really. I didn't even think of cannoning from there. Huh. It was kind of like a backup plan. If we were kind of cornered but had the resources to get the bows, then we'd do it, but if not, it's kind of like quite far down the list. But that's an interesting cannon.
Did we missed a few things. Is the green wool? We assumed that Magnus had to come back down to grab the blocks that had fallen, but apparently you guys picked up some entities at some point, and that's what you had to place.
What I did was I dug down to Magnus, and then he just passed a few off to me. Then I pulled it out. So he would stay down there as a diversion to try and make them think that we didn't have it just yet.
Well, we all fell for it because we saw you die after the initial, he chucked some at you and then you were dead. And when you came back, it looked like you didn't quite, grab anything again. So we really thought there was just that one entity and then it was lost. So we, hook, line, and sinker, bought your distraction. They were like, wait a minute, Magnus is pulling out. Okay, I guess he doesn't feel confident. We're going to see Zed go down there and grab it, maybe armored or something. But no, you've already had it, you sneaky little bugger. Beautiful. Although I am curious about ZedStoner. Not ZedStoner, I'm sorry. About Thompson. Besides going stir crazy at the end of the map and, writing signs and goofing, how did our sniper at the end of the map to control third end up letting Undertow get red wall?
I think he kind of knew that we were near the end, and he was very tired, and he just been sitting there for pretty much the whole game, telling us how bored he was.
It was kind of the dying seconds of the game. It probably was past the point where it would have mattered.
Yeah, that's what we kind of got the feel for too. He grabbed it because we didn't even see it get grabbed. He grabbed it. We were just coming to check. And was like, you know what? I don't care. We're done. I know they've got them all. I'm just going to have some fun for a few minutes and let the team place. Really great match.
Was there anything that surprised Undertow or surprised Megalomaniacs? You can start, Fatter Chicks.
The biggest thing that fell through was them getting second. I moved from my cannon spot to come up and enjoy all of the iron, but while doing so, we lost sight of whoever was running second, and he got second. I ran down to try and build a cannon, but the cannon goofed up once and I died, so I didn't get all the wool. And there was one left, and I saw it, and I tried to suicide cannon it again, and didn't work, so they got that, and that was the whole strat, was to delay them getting second as we ran out and getting third and first.
Yeah, we actually kind of caught that, where you left your cannon spot and you went up above, and then it's like, wait a minute, Magnus has just slipped right on by, and we were curious if you were going to blow up the pass around, and we're really excited when it happened, but I mean, it was just the perfect timing for Zed to be behind and ready to catch it. It's like, oh, they're doing this. We better grab it now.
Yeah, Thompson realised that the other chick was pillaring out, so he called that out, which kind of gave Magnus the key to keep going. So he was in a good position for that sort of thing. And then the pass around, I had no clue where to dig down for it, so I was just digging in circles for quite a while.
So you had been trying to get it the whole time they were lining up their cannon.
More or less, yeah.
Nice. Fattachik, you got some great kills. I mean, you made Magnus and Zed work to get that green out. They just popping them left.
Right before that, there were skeletons by the coal, and I killed them, and then while I was building the staircase and I saw them, I had a power 2 bow in my inventory, and I realized I got it from a skeleton, and it was easy kills, just power 2 bow, 2-shot them.
Oh, wow. A natural drop. Cool.
Yeah, and towards the end, didn't the skeleton kill one of you guys and take all your armor?
Apu fell down from the staircase and took all the armor, but what really, I'm not sure if it would have changed anything. But every time we've tried to do first wool, we could never get the zombie spawner, or the zombie pigman spawner.
Terrible. Don't know how Magnus did it.
Yeah,
every time.
Magnus just went silent for a few minutes and was like, "Oh, I've got green." Just like in a casual voice.
That's kind of Magnus's style. He just kind of stops talking and you're like, "Yeah, I got all the wool."
Yep, had to pause, concentrate. Let me think for a second here and go. But you guys are both really, really experienced team members on both sides, and you know the drill. When Martin popped in, he came back, he's like, everything's pretty calm, which I would have been really surprised if it was anything but pretty calm, because you guys, you know the drill. You got to stay focused, you got to communicate, and you guys both did fantastic.
I mean, this is one of the few places on the bracket where we have two really experienced teams meeting in the very first round, so... Yeah, definitely no surprise to hear them being very professional and calm in the chat.
And 2 out of 3 ain't bad, baby. You got 2 of the 3 walls, and we're working on that other one. It was really, really well played. I mean,
it was definitely a closely contested game all around, even down to first wall. I mean, it was not obvious who was going to come out with that wall.
All the way
Good
around,
game, guys.
Things seemed pretty smooth on both sides. So it's interesting that you both are kind of like everything was crazy. That just shows how we didn't see you wandering around aimlessly. Like, sometimes you'll see a team that just kind of falls apart. So even though things went haywire, that's a sign of a pro. That's a sign of experience, where you just stay focused, shift gears, pass off supplies, do whatever it takes to keep going, and that was really well done.
Yeah, well played, everyone.
Good job.
Worried about the next round against Wooden Hoe Club?
Looking forward to it more than anything.
Nice. Should be a great match. So Megalomaniacs, you get to move forward to qualifying round B of RMCT 4. Can't wait to see you there.
You're going to Vegas!
Yeah! You're going to Disneyland. I'm going to drop you guys back down with your teams, or leave with the lobby at least, and let everybody else wrap it up. Or somebody else will drop them right down.
I got there before you.
I almost picked up a wild Chad. I'm like, wait a minute. That is not the name I was looking for.
Put me down.
I did. I put you down. Martin, it was awesome to let you join us. I hope everybody watching kind of enjoys the mix-up of the streamers. We're going to have, we don't even know match by match. It depends on who's available as things get scheduled. But we are looking to really be sure you guys get plenty of coverage.
Absolutely. More points of view are better in general, I think. So, it's good to be here.
Yeah, very, very cool.
As things stand, I don't know how we are scheduled for future matches. I think there's a few scheduled for like a couple of weeks away, but nothing in the next few days at the moment, although the calendar will fill up.
Next Saturday might be the only already confirmed one.
Yeah.
The 20th. I might be dreaming that, but I think there's one on the 20th.
I have a feeling there is going to be like a really busy weekend at the end of the month where everyone tries to get their matches fitted in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I have a feeling there will be too. Guys, come on. Just get it over with. And then you can be practicing for the next round.
So the next one...
That sounds like a good strategy.
The next one on the calendar is indeed Elite Four against Bread Brigade next Saturday at 8:30 PM Eastern Time. And then EuroPP are scheduled for the week after that. But I'm hoping we'll see some other matches scheduled sooner than those. So it's going to get busy.
Definitely. So we have all the way to the 31st of the month to get them in?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's right to the tail end of the month. It's either like the 29th or the 30th. It's right to the end of the month that we had to get in. So we do have a little bit more time blocked off for the first round. But that's because there's 16 matches. You know, there's 32 teams. We've got to be accommodating to get everybody in. But the windows get smaller as the player pool gets smaller, and we'll get to the end where it's kind of back-to-back exciting championship quarterfinals and all that stuff.
And if you're new to RMCT and you're not quite sure what is going on, I suggest you go to the subreddit. That is probably the best place to find information. So reddit.com/r/mctourney. And that is where you'll find the bracket and the teams and frequently asked questions, and you can find out a bit more about the game type and everything.
And live.rmct.tv to watch the multi-streams for each match as we've got that going. And I was not laughing at you suggesting people go to the subreddit. I happened to just giggle because I saw anyone and saw them like they were putting a bunch of TNT down, and I just saw a big boom as you were talking. So that's what the giggle was. So anyway, that's it. That's it for us for today as far as RMCT goes. Anybody else?
That's it. Yeah,
that's it.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you so much.
Join us again next time.
Bye.